Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this paper crafting tutorial. Thank you for joining me today and I hope this finds you well. This is the project I have to share with you. It's this lovely little pen pouch and it features the Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper. And I love these little penguins here, and this fits a couple of pens, and this would be lovely as a stocking filler or in a hamper even, or even as a table favour on the Christmas table. Wouldn't that look cute? So this is one design here and this is another, and this measures 8 inches by 4.5 inches. So on the 8-inch side I'm going to score at 1 inch, just like that, and then I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to score at 1 inch again all the way to the first score line. And then I'm going to score at 2 inches, and this time I'm going to go all the way, and then at 3 inches again just to the first score line, and then at 4 inches I'm going to go all the way again. Okay, so let's fold on these score lines. It'll be a lot clearer once we start to put our bag together. So I'm going to find this one here in the centre and do that. Now along the bottom here you've got this 1 inch score line here. So along the bottom here you are going to cut out this first little tiny rectangle. So you're going to cut up to the score line like that, and then you're going to cut this out at an angle just like that, and then you're going to cut the top here at a little angle as well, and this just helps everything fold together more easily. Then along the bottom here you are going to cut along that score line to the score line. So you've got 4 flaps like this, and I'm going to cut a little angle away from each of these flaps, just a tiny little amount, as you can see here, not much, just to give them a slight angle and just helps everything fit together a bit more easily if your cutting and scoring hasn't been totally exact. So let's get rid of all these bits here. Okay, and these ones as well. Okay, and now we're going to fold our box together. So you can either use tear and tape or you can use some Tombow. I'm going to use some tear and tape today because I'm just in that kind of a mood. I've used Tombow before. It really just depends. Whatever's your favourite adhesive. Tombow will give you a little bit of wriggle room if you need it. I don't really think I'm going to need it today, so let's go with the, at least for this bit, let's go for the, sorry for the squeak, tear and tape. Take the backing off. Comes off really easily. I'm just going to fold this over, making sure everything meets nicely and lines up nicely like that. So you're just going to fold the pieces in like that to make your square. If anything feels like it's not wanting to come together, you can trim anything off. I'm going to trim a little bit off these tabs. I don't think my cutting was totally accurate. And then you're just going to fold everything in like that. Okay, so this is what I am going to use a little bit of Tombow. Doesn't really matter what order you fit everything in, as long as it fits together. So just try and keep everything squared off as much as you can on the base. You want to have a nice square base. So I'm going to put that down and try and keep everything squared off. Open up the bag. I'm going to use my bone folder just give everything a really good press down. And you can see here, now you've got this lovely shape here. You've just got two seams and then you get this lovely little shape of box. Going to put some pens in. I've got these Christmas style pens I found online. I'm going to put 2 in there. Now if you want to make like I did before, the pointed end, you just need to measure, find your 1 inch mark here in the center of your thing, and then make a little fishtail banner from that to the edge. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to leave it like it is. I'm going to use my crocodile. I'm going to make 2 holes. Like that. And then I'm going to take some ribbon here. I've got some of the silver combo trim. I'm going to feed this through. And then we're going to attempt to tie a little bow. Which is most of the time for me easier said than done. I'm not good at tying bows, as those who watch my videos regularly will find out. And if you don't watch my videos regularly and you like card making, then this is the place for you. So do remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be told every time I upload a video, and I do upload 3 times a week. So there's that. Let's do a little bit of stamping. Let's set that aside now. And we're going to stamp using the Greetings of the Season stamp set, which is this one here. And we're going to do the sentiment that says "For You." I'm going to stamp, I think, actually in real red ink this time. So, no, we'll stamp in Poppy Parade. Stick to Poppy Parade ink. And we're just going to ink that up, stamp it down, close this up. Ink pad is juicy because I've just re-inked it. Let's give this a clean up before I transfer ink all over the place. Okay, now you can use some of our circle dies. The deckled circle dies would be brilliant to cut this out. For ease, I'm just going to use some of our retired punches. I love my punches and I will never get rid of them. I'm definitely a punch girl. It is just so easy to reach for a punch and punch something out rather than die cutting. Well, that's how I feel. So that was the 1.25 inch punch for the basic white, and then the 1.5 inch punch for the Poppy Parade. And then we're just going to stick one to the other. Now you can attach this to the top using a little bit of twine if you want. I'm actually going to stick this down with a dimensional. It's really up to you what you want to do. And I'm going to put this just, oh, that's really off centre. Just like that. And then I'm going to get some of my basic rhinestones, I think. These are they. I'm going to use some of these small ones here. And I'm just going to put one at the end here, just like that. So there we go. There are our 2 little stocking stuffers, stocking filler, table favour, whatever you want to call it. That will hold 2 little lovely pens. It could be a table favour. It features the Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up. So thank you for watching. As I said, if you want in the measurements, the supply list, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.